Welcome back, everyone, to Dameceles' Let's Play of Fire Emblem Gage. It is post Lynn's Paralog, and we're gonna look around this really pretty map. I might talk a little bit about what I know about Lynn and her backstory in her game, so if you want to remain unspoiled, although I admit I've been really bad about entire series spoilers while playing this, so I'm surprised you're still here, but you know, if you don't want to be spoiled on the 7th Fire Emblem Blazing Blade, maybe don't watch this portion. Wait until I'm running around Somniel, complaining about Somniel. You know, the usual. Hey, Yunaka.
Zappy!
And she's talking about the battle, how she did good. She did do good. I was honestly worried because when I changed Yunaka's class and it set her at level 1, I was like, oh gosh, can she keep up? Seems to be, though. With the right equipment, she can do it. I actually like this place. It has a good vibe. If we hung around, we'd make some fun memories. Honestly, I guess they stuck it here because Farinay is the green, quote-unquote, kingdom. I think Yurts would otherwise fit much better into Solm's culture. Like, the way Marin was talking about her own, like, I don't know. It just feels like something you would have a higher chance finding there instead of Farinay, but I guess because technically this is supposed to be something they came across, and Lynn was like, oh, memories, instead of it actually being what it is, which is straight up they took Sakayan set map, made it in HD. Although, like I said, those metal stoves, that is not period. My gosh, you should have a fire pit, a sunken fire pit. Definitely not wood flooring. Oh, good grief, no. It'd be rugs. And yeah, a fire pit going up to that hole, and it would be a raised hole rather than a formal chimney, because that's how yurts are constructed. For actual fire pits. Yeah, okay. The more I stare at it, the more I'm like, what are these decisions? It's not in period. Yeah. But, Lynn was born to the Lorca tribe, one of the tribes on Sakai, lived in yurts. I swear that game did not mention them having cattle, because frankly, cattle are not... They're really big herd animals, so it's not as easy to, like, move them around in the way that, like, sheep herding works. Where, sure, sheep are also, you know, you get a big herd and they can be destructive, but they're not a stampede risk like cattle are. I would also think there'd be large herds of horses, considering Sakayans, very often, they're the mounted archery division, / they also have the sword proficiency.
Oh.
Visiting so many different places does wonders to expand one's horizon. Were you only on that middle island before, Vander? I wonder. No, I'm not going to read your thing. Forget it. Don't want to talk about muscles. Gosh dang it. Muscles. Always the muscles. Anyway, Sakai. Like I said, very seems to be Mongolian analog. And honestly, because of that, the writing when it comes to interculture conflict of other Elib nations being racist towards Sakayans, it feels more grounded and realistic compared to some of the fantasy racism moments. Because, like I said, in Asia, that kind of bias against Mongolians stemming back from when they were a big continental threat, it's still there. It's still there. Although, with Lynn herself, she is not purely Sacaean. Her mother was from a... Oh shoot, what is that territory called? Her territory was Kalen. Heard of the Lycian League? Lycia? I think that's it. Or Lycia. But it's where Eliwood and Hector... There is a bunch of small territories that ally, and her grandfather / her mother's territory was from there. So, she's a biracial baby. But she's very proud of her Sacaean heritage and has given many, what would you call it, story villains an earful.
Pardon me?
Do you suppose there are any grapevines here? I'm sorry. I was hoping to run across... No, I don't see any grapevines. I see pine trees.
I say.
Divine One, what was happening in your combat skills? Oh, you... Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Don't praise me. Too much of that.
Divine One.
Unfamiliar sights make me more uneasy than curious. Don't wander too far off, please. You need to expand your horizons, girl.
Wow!
This locale fascinates me. Will you go out with me, Divine One? Come, I feel inclined to stroll. Wow, I was just asked out on a date. I guess we'll take him to the cafe next time. Is it better to work out? Oh, please. No. It'll never end with Alfred.
Wow!
This view is so beautiful and wasted on me. I'm the one who should be in the background. Oh well, Christ. Oh, that's a sheep I see. You know what your squad's missing? The one and only... Oh, gosh. I do really wish I hadn't left Anna on the bench. If I get my Kea, I might forcibly level her. But look, see? They have a sheep on this map. I swear. They should have shepherding as part of this, rather than them talking about cattle. Maybe the word was closer to chattel, which doesn't have to be cattle. It can be a farm animal or ranch animal of any kind. Now I'm thinking about that. Here the air tastes strange. Is it the landscape or is it something else? Still has to do with his weird chefness, but the least chefy thing he's said so far? Yeah. How about you? What you got to say?
Oh my.
No folk fools. Oh my gosh. No folk food stalls here, huh? I think you would just have to ask a local family for some of their food. There's not gonna be stalls here! I hate thinking I'm missing out on local delicacies. Ah, gosh, Chloe. I like parts of you, but the folk food and stall mentality, I'm like, this is weird and extremely urban. I mean, you don't expect to go find a bunch of nomads in a small makeshift village, and you're like, where's your food stalls? Oh, hey, another dog. I better adopt it. Wait, it just called it white. But that is not strictly white. Oh, well, it's different than the one I have. Oh, Lapis, you're all the way over here. There are no gold sparkles over here? I'm shocked. But I'll go. Wonder what kind of crops they grow here. Well, I was gonna say none. But that might not be true. They might settle in one place and do a very fast-growing crop. But these are yurts. They're meant to be picked up and moved. What crops they grow here? Divine One, I was just patrolling the area. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Oh, wow.
You look amazing here, too. How do you... No. No. Bye. Goodbye. I refuse. Alright, Clowny. I want to wander off and explore. Oh, but that's a bad idea. Princess of Elusia and all. Yeah, that's actually a cute comment. And the opposite of her sister's paranoia. Interesting. Ah, come here, kitty. Yes. Although, honestly, the best thing to do for the stables, yeah, that's what it's called, at the Somnial, just get 5 dogs, rake in the steel ingots. Frankly, that is definitely the best thing. Okay, what you got?
Sorry.
Ah, the last battle was vicious. The enemy caught me off guard. Shameful display on my part. No, I just used you as bait. It's okay. You took a hit and you survived. It's cool. Boucheron! I should take care not to stray far from the group, or I'll lose my bearings for sure. Okay. Yeah, like, oh gosh, sorry. I'm staring more and more at some of the features, and I'm like, no. Because even the furniture in here, that's not the easiest to pick up and move. It's very pretty, though, and very Asian in design, which is great. But, yeah. I know some people like to interpret the Sacaeans more along the lines of the indigenous tribes of the Americas, especially, you know, when they were on the Great Plains and also had their teepees and moved nomadically. Perhaps you've noticed I've gotten a bit stronger. I'll try to make sure it doesn't go to my head. Oh, another battle thing. Okay, is that everyone? No.
Ah!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to hear you what you think of this map, not about Colgate. Enough about the toothpaste. But yeah, okay, so some people really dislike the structure of the 7th Fire Emblem because they have a little, gosh, how many, is it 12 or 13? It's only a small amount of maps, maybe even as low as 10. I'd have to double check. But they're basically prologue. They're really meant to walk you through the mechanics, like we've seen with Engage, where at the beginning the dialogue and everything, they're like, you know, press A to attack. Oh, go up there, armor. You know, you're good at this. That kind of stuff. But I mean, it was probably the right move to do because 7 was the first Fire Emblem that was ported and localized over to North America and beyond. So out of Japan. So an introduction to all the newbies wasn't a bad thing. I played it as a child, so I didn't really think too much about it, and I mean, I really enjoyed it. Fire Emblem 7 was one of my main go-to GBA games that I love to play, and frankly, even now, as an adult, Lynn's story is one of my favorite, because like the act that features Crimea and Lincia in Radiant Dawn, Lynn's prologue story is very, very political. It's all about her family connections, loyalty divides, her scheming uncle trying to steal the inheritance, which frankly she doesn't even want. She more wants to see her grandfather because her own family died in that bandit raid that she mentioned earlier. You know, she's all alone, so she wants family. But her uncle is really mucking everything up in terms of it being a happy reunion. It's, I don't know, I really enjoy that little snippet. I also really enjoy the way it's written because you only get so many units. Some of the first ones you get, like the Christmas Cavaliers, they show up again later in the story just to pipe in and, you know, give opinions, that happens all throughout her prologue. They really don't feel like they disappear. It feels more like you have a squad and they're there and they talk. I'm trying to think if Will has that same amount. Maybe he's one of the ones that doesn't. It's also a case where even if you get a unit killed, they just get really bad boo-boos and it'll just say they're injured, and that's why they can't be deployed onto the battlefield, but they'll actually show up for the main game later in either Hector or Eliwood's route. So, I don't know, something a little different. Personally, I enjoy it. But I know there's a bunch that just wish they could skip it or just dislike it because it has the introduction hand-holdiness of, oh, do that there. Literally move in this, you know. But, I don't know. I like it. Okay. And for me, let's see. It was something I've heard was said when they were making the first Fire Emblem Warriors was one of the devs commented Lynn was the Marth of the West. She was a lot of people's very first Fire Emblem lords. Like, first one. Even if you like Hector better, or find Eliwood more compelling, more well-written. I don't know. Eliwood tends to be the least favorite, poor boy. But Lynn, pretty popular. And for a variety of reasons, I feel like some people try and say it's just fan service, but back in the GBA game, I don't think that's as much of the case. Like, gosh, Heroes, it's bad, but Heroes is really bad about a lot of things. Like, do you want to talk about Child Bride Sanaki? Do you? I'll bring it up. Oh, it's terrible. In this game, I feel like they haven't gone overboard on fan serviciness in terms of, like, proportioning her model. Like, they could have really gone overboard with her topside measurements, let's say. I'm glad they didn't. They actually didn't add shorts to her, which is correct in her original design. She just has that kind of dress that goes all the way up. I think in Warriors they gave her those shorts, modesty shorts, whatever you want to call it. But, I don't know. Other than the babiness of her really full cheeks and a little bit of the eyes, I don't find this model bad. I find it pretty flattering overall. And, I'm a sucker, so. Alright, enough gushing about Lynn. Let's go to Somniel. Depart. Oh no, where's the little glowing pancake? There it is. Let's get out of here. Wait, did Panette have something? No, I totally talked to her. Alright, here we go. I'm still really disappointed that in those post-battle things, there's a teensy-weensy bit of flavor text. I still feel like the one I enjoyed most was in Brodia before they went to attack Eleusia. That gave us, like, the most culture flavor and plot relevant, although none of it was groundbreaking at all. None of it. But that one had the most lore bits and stuff, I felt like, although it was all super short. Super short, and it just feels like fluff writing, which I'm so disappointed. It's a great deal to do here. I am pleased to say I've not once felt bored. That is a problem for him. Your belts! Oh my gosh, you're walking straight out of Final Fantasy VIII. But the fluff writing. There's all these avenues, like all these new places. Like, here's Diamond.
Right.
Oh, he's talking about spiced tea. Hey. Where do you get your spices? Do you grow it yourself, or do you import it, or do you steal it? Like, that wasn't bad. A little bit of culture flavor, although tea is not too relevant to the war, unless we're going to talk about the Opium Wars.
I'm so happy you came!
No, please, Fram, don't fangirl over me. I'm just here to eat a meal. Bye, Amber's meal. Gee. I never use those. Oh, let's see. Kagatsu asked me out on a date. Alright. Who are we gonna date with Kagatsu? Who can get? No. Nah. Oh, what? Really? Okay. Oranges? Oh. Well, we've got a lot. Yeah, let's do the chocolate orange. Nothing rare. We'll just have this.
I'm making this extra special for you, Divine One. Okay, so I add this, then I do that. Now it should... Ah!
Why is there so much chopping for a chocolate orange?
It actually worked!
They are sliced.
Now then.
Spent my day walking across the Somniel. May I ask what you did today, Princess Celine? Wait, he's actually talking to Celine? Not like the heir?
Indeed.
Well, they turned towards each other. Has that happened before? I don't think it has. I was looking at the flower metal. It put me in mind of Farinay. Let's go together sometime. What the heck? Can other people do this? Or did I find, like, the one shipped interaction?
This lunch is for you. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Her nervousness there. Just tone down the fangirlism, okay? Not eating that. Mostly because I never eat any of them. But, whatever. Sorry, I want to talk to her really quick. Too comfortable.
Hey!
What? I hope no mouse here in the kitchen. Gee. Alright. But the fluff writing. The thing about Fire Emblem is because of the limit on memory that like the cartridges for the Nintendo Entertainment System and Super Nintendo Entertainment System had. You know, you only get so much space and so many characters. So basically, everything had to point towards something. If you had all fluff writing of, oh, I was scared of the bandits, thanks for coming, from like all the houses, you'd have a lot of that over and over and not actually say anything. Thus, a thing in the older Fire Emblem games that would happen is that instead of talking like that, they would all of a sudden just come at you and be like, guess what the latest gossip is? And you're just like, wait, what?
I'll put on a show for you.
No need to be shy.
Wait, what is that? Oh.
Damn.
Oof.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Haha.
Hey,
I win.
I actually won.
Gosh, that's static. Hooray. So in older Fire Emblems, you would get, like I said, villagers saying things which seemed maybe illogical or out of the blue, but you'd legit get like them explaining game mechanics or coming at you with the latest gossip.
Psalm's very own prince.
I am Lucina. Let's see what you can do.
Of like the local whatever. The one that really sticks with me is in Fire Emblem 7 when
You're strong.
are
I can
on
learn
the
a lot from you.
map where you can recruit Priscilla. The intro to that, and then the way you can go to the village and talk, they're just like, man, our Lord sucks. He keeps grabbing all of the young women and like hauling them off. I hate him. And it's really easy to just connect the dots and be like, oh, Priscilla's been hiding in this village because otherwise the local lord would grab her and haul her off. Kind of, I don't know, use for the fluff in storytelling rather than just strictly, you know, strictly this is the context. It has to fit the context. Now, the best, I still think...
Rolling one-on-one is not for the weak of heart.
I'm Ike. You've got no need to hold back. Damn!
Oh, Panette does have really big HP.
Let's have some fun.
Next time for sure.
Oh, she's got the killer, no wonder.
Are you injured?
Very good. But I still think the 9th entry, Path of Radiance, that has the best writing in between battle maps. Well, on battle maps. But, like, the NPCs there, used to perfection. Like, they have the atmospheric storytelling going on, where a maid approaches Ike because she thinks he's just working there because he doesn't look like nobility. Looks like a commoner, so obviously if he's in the palace, he's got to be, you know, one of the staff. So she comes at him with the local gossip and shows off Benyon's problem with racism. It, like, a lot of layering going on. And, oh man, and Telrega. Telrega's the best part. One of the best parts, in my opinion. Because of how it uses the NPCs, one of your army, Jill, and just kind of the surrounding drama if you bring her and involve her. And there's so many mechanical differences you can have with Jill on the map. Because if Jill doesn't have a high enough support with somebody and you have her go attack her dad can just be like, hey, come home. What are you doing? And she's like, oh, yeah. You should leave your army. Which I'm sure some people were like, what the? But it's fun. It's part of the storytelling. At least in my opinion. Oh, though, a Jill character, like, in a more modern Fire Emblem, I don't know if they'd even go that far. They kind of did with Obero and Fates, but they also missed the mark with just Fates and any kind of commentary on racism. That was... yeah. Alright. I was gonna say, I might just feed all these tournament. Yeah, let's just give it to Yanaka. I really want to get her to where we can change her class to Wolf.
Mysterious wanderer, Yunaka! This is my chance to shine!
Oh, sorry, Bram.
It's okay. I'll win the next one. Hey! I actually won!
Oh boy, I think even if she wins all three, that will not be a level. That's too bad. But that's okay.
You look tough. I'd better be careful. Hi!
Ooh.
Really? Hey! I actually won!
Okay, 1, 2. Maybe one more and we can get that level. That'd be really nice.
It's that mysterious wanderer, Yunaka!
I am Marin.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Oof, ouch. Oh, so close. Oh, gosh.
You got me.
Wait, she got the Woe Dao? I do not have that Woe Dao on you, that's for sure. Oh, hey. They have a... Cool. Next. Let's... Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm considering... No, let me do the little support grinds so I can ruminate on what I've been talking about a little bit longer. The rings will take more attention, but yeah, I don't know if a modern Fire Emblem would be willing to take a subplot like Jill's and take it all the way through the plot elements, especially considering... Oh, this is not the one I wanted. Oh well. Especially considering, you could get Jill killed. You could not recruit Jill. You could recruit her and then never use her. Like, for all the investment in Jill and her subplot and Talrega, it could be completely missed. Which some people would probably have a mark against the game, which, you know, fair enough. If things are optional or hidden, it's like, well, I didn't see it. Ew. But I just don't know if they'd be willing to take such a chance in one of the more modern games. Maybe they could make a character that you couldn't get killed, but that also kind of takes away from some of the fun of Fire Emblem. It's part of the mechanics. But they haven't really written towards that mechanic in a long time. I think 9 was the one where they really actually went out of their way. Like, if you get Oscar killed early in the game, characters will reference that he's dead. And it's like, it would definitely make the game harder for you. Gosh, I can't imagine that defense map without him there. But it's nice that they have the writing in the code in case that's the case. Okay. Hortensia, she doesn't have hardly anything right now. We've barely used her. We don't have her retainers. Who else can she... Oh. Really? With Clan? Really? I'm not using Clan, but I'm so curious. Who else? Oh, Celine could be interesting. Celine was very interesting with, gosh, what's his name? Did you once... Nothing with Selkov! Ah! I'm so disappointed. Jean? Nope. And we know she's got one with Alchrist. Let's just do Alchrist here. Alright, you two who don't ride horses, do some horse chores. Yay! Wait, Hortensia's outfit is way more modern looking than her sister's was. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well. Alright, next. No. Yes. I am annoyed with how frickin' much there is to Somniel. I know it's kind of the point of minigames, but I record these and I don't do everything on screen, and it takes a long time. Jeez. Should I do another Hortensia one? Let's, you know what? Wait. There was one, I was thinking Diamant. Oh gosh. Let's do a Yanaka one. Diamant will get the pool. Alright. Who can Yanaka? Wait! Right. Both of them. We unlocked the base with her, so let's do Fugato instead. Yes. No my. Glad there's another conversation. That's good, that's good. But even if you can teleport around here, gosh, why does it take so long? I already take forever, like, looking at my weapons and inventory and stuff. And now they add all this useless minigame stuff. That is, yep, that is. With his bright, ugly, garish yellow shirt. Alfred. Okay, but Tiamat. Where did you go? There you are. Okay, who can we support you with? Citrine, yes. Oh, Bennett? Weird. God, Kagatsu, you could talk to everyone. Man. Jade, who we have not used. Sorry, Jade. Pram? Sure. What the heck? I hope it's not, fangirling. Yay, a conversation. Alright. Oh, we got a lot of conversations then. No, let's do rings first, and then we'll do supports. Last time I forgot about rings, and we even had a new one with Byleth. Oops. Let's do create first. With Byleth, because they have none. Create 10. Ferdinand. I am Ferdinand von Eiger. Right, who is it? Oh, Flame. Edelgard. Gosh, no golds. Claude. Another Edelgard. Blah, blah, blah. Bernadetta. Hey, Ingrid S. Okay. No ability, which is sad. Guessing the lords probably have the abilities. Felix. Oh, is that it? I'm gonna do one more draw. That just didn't feel like it was very representational. Another Flame. Raphael. Gosh, Claude. Another Edelgard. Okay. There's a Dimitri. Another Bernadetta. Okay. Good. Okay, yeah, he has a skill. 1+. What the crap? That's a good Claude skill. I'm gonna have to slap that on Alchrist. Get one more range. Thank you very much. Do I have enough Claudes to, like, combine them? Let me look at this. I feel like we were not getting S-rings, like, when we first pulled. This feels like a new thing. Yes, please merge them. And we sadly do not have 4. Okay. Because, yeah, we need 3 of them to go gold. And we already have an S. Wait, can we even upgrade the S? Now I'm not sure. Please go silver. That. Yes. Felix, go silver. Bernadetta, go silver. I thought I had a ton of Edelgards. Oh, I don't have enough. And then I think I have, yeah, 1 copper. Okay. Fine. Let's do a quick polish. Oh, we had him on Yunaka.
That should help.
I'm glad it's black, just to be different.
What fine care you've taken.
Although it's funny because they have it be red and black. It should be pink and black. Both Byleths wear pink and black. Okay. Sfagato.
Let's clean this up. How does it look?
One day I'll look
it's
up
all shiny now.
how to make the emblems freak out when you clean their stuff wrong. Not sure what it is right now.
Could you clean that up?
You bet. You bet, champ.
Looks good.
Anything
Thank you.
for you, Ike. Alright. Okay, meld, create, inherit, yes. Oh! They're the fist? Okay. That's not bad. Oh, that helps with grinding. I remember. Divine Pulse. What is right? With a high luck, that could be very good. And then it's just luck. So these two, the most relevant. Tempted to get Divine Pulse, but I don't know. I don't have Sigurd to aim for the 3,000 points. Good grief. And him. Oh, yes. I was wondering if I should get bow agility. Dual assist. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to give absolutely everyone and their dog dual assist. I swear. And she's doing great with Ike. Oh my gosh. More power would also be good, although I don't know if I want that minus avoid. Oh, I already got this. Oh, yeah, that works great with her skill. Yep. 500, huh? I might just get her more defense off him, rather than going for power. Alright. Did we have one more ring? No. No, I guess not. Oh, really quick, before I forget. Let's give Alchrist that Claude, because what in the world? Where's my S Claude? This is it. Wind God. Oh my gosh, range up. Range up. Thank you very much. Alright. Enough of all this. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we could do this in the ring room. It's time for supports. Oh, dear Lord. Wow. I might divide this up. Oh gosh. That's a lot. Well, it might shrink as I go. We'll see how this goes. Alright, he's got 2 of them. Let's start from the top, the way we always do it.
Hey, Divine One! What do you think?
Of
Clown.
Come on! Am I cute? Sweet? Charming? Use your words!
Clown.
Sure, you're cute enough. Just like always.
Clown.
That's all you have to say? I put a lot of effort into being adorable, you know?
Stop.
The least you could do is notice.
Stop.
I had no idea. Forgive me for not noticing.
That's all I get?
Okay,
Ugh.
that's enough.
I can't believe that didn't work. A pouty face is usually all it takes for people to be extra nice.
She's used
Do
to
you
being
have some
the
kind of
baby.
God training that lets you see through fake crying, Divine One?
What?
God training? I don't think anyone needs special training to see through an act like that.
Crocodile tears.
Fine. Then let me ask you something else. How come you're not fawning over me? I'm unimaginably cute.
Oh my gosh.
I don't treat people differently just because they're cute. Kindness matters much more.
Wrong. Being nice is great and all, but cuteness is a huge advantage. Everyone knows that.
Everyone.
I see.
So we'll try this again. Only I'll be even cuter next time, so you can't possibly miss it.
Well, that was a horrible start and seems to promise to be just as bad. Kagatsu, save me!
Divine One! Divine One! Since you appear human, I am curious. what are the differences between dragon and human?
That's a good question. Considering our supposed divine dragon doesn't even have pointy ears in this game, and we cannot transform. Why are they calling us a dragon again?
Let's see. We live a bit longer than humans. We're typically stronger and more agile. You're right about appearance, though.
Look, you are
We look much
not
the same.
that strong a unit.
Interesting. Oh, is it also true that you slumbered in the somniel for 1,000 years? What was it that woke you after all that time? Did you tire of sleeping?
I think it was the
To be
evil
honest,
energy
I'm not sure.
of the fell
I see.
dragon.
And
That's my
what were
theory.
you doing before you went to sleep?
I'm sorry. I don't remember much from before I woke up.
Oh,
pity.
You're asking lots of questions, Kagetsu. Why are you so interested in me?
Why should I not be? We are friends, of course.
Ah, friends.
We've actually not spoken that much.
In my mind, we have been friends ever since we first spoke. And I like to know my friends.
Oh,
Is it
man.
not so for you? Do you not want to be my friend?
No, of course I do.
Good. Then I would like to know all about you so we can strengthen our bond.
His
So
power
I should
of
get
friendship.
comfortable and brace for more questions. Got it.
And then it ends. Well, I liked it more than Hortensia's. Good grief. Whoa! Okay, Yunaka, you're chatting up the boys. A, I'm gonna save that A rank for the end of these three. Because I'll be excited.
Hey, Yunaka. I'm headed to a party right now. You
Party?
want to come along?
Party? Why?
Ah, not feeling it, huh? You're always in such high spirits. I thought you'd be game. But hey, no worries. I'll see you when I have some other business. Take care.
He came at me so fast I forgot to put my act on. I better fix this fast. He'll expose the real me if I don't. Hey, Fogato!
What's up?
Zappy! I was totally yanking your bowstring. I love raucous carousing in enclosed spaces.
You sure you're not forcing yourself?
Don't be ridiculous! Parties are fun! I love fun! Take me to the parties! Every single one! All of them!
Oh gosh.
Ah, so I had you pegged right. Good. Knew we'd get along. In that case, come on. Let's head to the party.
Here on
Play hard or don't
Somniel?
play at all, am I right?
Dang
Maybe.
right!
Maybe Pandrio is giving a sermon. Charismatic church style. Okay, Marin next.
Yunaka, do you have a moment?
Oh, this is serious
About
music.
that sparring match just now. I feel like your attitude needs adjusting.
What do you mean?
A sparring match isn't a fight to the death. But you went right for my throat back there.
That's
I'd
just
like
the
it if you
training.
slowed things down a bit. Try being a bit more sporting.
What? No, sorry, but that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that.
Whoa.
Excuse me?
Marin, I know you think it's super stylish to pause for a monologue in the middle of a fight. But if you're gonna do that, you might as well point to your kidneys and ask for a shanking.
Hey,
With
the
me, the worst you
kidneys.
get is a bump on the noggin. A real enemy would eviscerate you.
I know that. I just wanted to test out a bit of verbal repartee.
Test it for what? If it's no good in an actual engagement, then what good is it?
I get it, I do. But what's wrong with a bit of verbal jousting during sparring matches? Dropping a catchphrase during combat spices things up. A mid-battle monologue sounds cool.
Okay, so ever since voice acting has become bigger in Fire Emblem, I feel like the voice clips for various characters at the end of an attack or whatever, very mixed results. Some of them you're like, yeah, okay, this shows off the character. Others of them you're like, this psychopath is laughing as they slaughter 30 men and they're just having the time of their life. Might not necessarily be for the best.
Just do what you need to do after I'm done talking. We're allies, after all.
No. It's a bad habit to make light of combat. I thought for sure you'd understand that, seeing as you're a knight. Guess I was mistaken. If that's
Look,
all,
she asks if
I'll
she's
be
cool.
going.
Man, the
Come on,
serious
Naka.
side of Yunaka.
You're right, of course. I just wanted to have a bit of fun.
Ho 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 ho! I like the supports where Yunaka gets serious. Now let's see! What was my favorite? Let's see how it ends. Probably not the way I'm hoping, but we'll find out.
Golly, that's weird to think about.
What is?
Where I'd be if I hadn't heard Micaiah's voice in that ring. I wouldn't be here at all, would I? It's kind of unnerving to think this great change in my life hinged completely on a coincidence.
Nah, it's no coincidence that you're one of us now. It's just you being you.
What do you mean?
You're here because you wanted Micaiah's wish to come true. Thanks to your big heart, we're allies now. I'm glad to have you on the team.
Oh, shuckers, Alfred. You're the one with the big heart, though. Honestly, compared to you, I'm a coward. I've hidden who I really am, all the things I've done, just for the chance to belong here. If you knew the whole truth about me, I'd have so much more to worry about. I think you'd do more than merely despise me. I think you'd actually come after me.
No, I wouldn't.
What do you mean you wouldn't? You can't just say you wouldn't. I've been filling your head with weapon facts. You barely know a thing about me. You can't accept me for who I am without even knowing who that is. It's not right. It's unfair.
Let it be unfair then. I'm fine with that.
Wow.
I'm fine not knowing your past, too. I trust you, Yunaka. I always will.
Come on, Alfred.
I don't have to explain why I trust you. Just like you don't have to prove that I should trust you.
You are so weird. I mean, I know I'm bizarre, but you're a whole new breed of bird.
You got me there. From one weird
I
bird
worry
to another.
for his lifespan.
I hope we stay friends for a long time.
Me too.
Wow, they dropped Let's Be Friends. But I think I've mentioned it before. I feel like out of the girls so far... Oh gosh, I haven't seen him with Panette or Citrine. That could be interesting. But out of these girls, I feel like Yunaka's the only queen that's like... And I foisted all the assassination attempts that my husband blithely ignored. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Wow. Let me see how many... Okay, that's not as many. I see, that's part of it. Oh gosh, this is a lot. Because we're going so long, I think I'm gonna chop it here, and I will start next video with more supports, but then we'll go on to do more. Alright, see you guys then.